Alright guys, so I've got a lot of material to cover for you here today. A lot of new features, some that you may have already heard of before and some that I'm pretty sure you have not heard about. And I've got a drone app, a new drone app that's really cool that you'll like that I'm going to show you. So go ahead and pause the screen if you like so you could read through the list, but I'm going to go ahead and get started here. So first off is the fixed wing mode, and most of you probably already know about it. I do have a video on the fixed wing mode. And I have another video that is a hybrid fixed wing with the sport mode all combined together, flying together. So check those out. There's links in the description for that. So here's a little clip that shows you how you go into the fixed wing mode and how it works. Alright guys, so to enter into the fixed wing mode, you'll go into the remote controller settings and you'll go ahead and flick on that new switch right there for fixed wing mode. And now the C1 and C2 keys allow you to, one, set and lock the forward speed, and the C2 key allows you to exit from the fixed wing mode and stop from moving forward. And then here on the screen you're going to see a graphic on there that shows you how the controls work. And you'll see the horizon is tilting. This is perfect for FPV goggles that I'm sure is going to be coming out soon. So now I'm going to show you the Find My Drone feature. And you have to be aware of the limitations. It's only going to help you locate the drone precisely if you have signal between the drone and the remote controller. So there's a little button there that just popped up. It shows in this case that I do have connection with the drone. The blue dot is where I'm located, the red dot is where the drone is located. Now if you lost signal, then it's only going to identify the last location where you had the signal. When you do have signal, then you could click on the smart LED button and it'll cause the lights to flash, so that would be helpful during the nighttime. And during the daytime you could click on the ESC beeping button and it'll cause that beeping that you're hearing. That little video you're seeing, that's just something that I've added so you can see the lights flash. Okay, there is a button on the bottom right where you could click on and you could actually see the video that the drone is seeing, but again that's only if you have connection. Now up on the top right there you could click on the other map link and it brings you up the navigation feature. So this is showing how far it's away, how long it'll take to get there, etc, etc. Okay, just like your regular navigation. But again, it's only going to locate it to the point where you last had signal between the drone and the remote controller. So the Nofly Zone feature, there's no documentation on this feature, so there's not much that I could elaborate here other than to just show you what you can see also when you go into this portion of the app. So here we have the map and it doesn't zoom in based on your GPS location, so that's kind of lame. And there's a restricted zone, the authorization zones, the warning zones, and the enhanced warning zones. Okay, the warning zone simply prompts you with a warning message and then you can continue on with your flight. The enhanced warning zone requires you to unlock that zone using the same steps as in the authorization zone, which is what you'll see next here. Okay, so for the authorization zone, it's going to warn you and flight is limited. Again, there's no explanation of how the flight is limited, and there's no explanation of how you can be an authorized user to unlock that zone to be able to fly in, although it implies here that if you're maybe a member of the model aircraft flying club, then someone in that club can unlock you to fly in that area. Then finally there's a restricted zone, and that completely stops you from flying unless you request for special permission via the email that you see on the screen. This feature is really straightforward. If you just swipe up with your two fingers or one finger depending on how you have it set up, you can see your device battery level up there on the top right corner. This new feature I find is very useful. Once you've got it set up with the C1 key, so here there's a new option for selecting the right dial for controlling the ISO and the shutter speed. You do need to be in the manual mode, so I've got that set now. And now I'm using the right dial on my controller to adjust the shutter speed. It's very precise control. Now I just press the C1 button and using the right dial again to adjust the ISO setting. Okay, so I'm just switching back and forth, pressing the C1 key. Now I'm just going to go back in the auto mode, and the right dial is going to allow you to adjust the exposure value just like normal. So now I'm going to show you a new feature for the Litchi app. It's called Relative to Ground. And what that allows you to do is adjust waypoints based on the height of the ground. So here you see me pre-planning a mission, and so I'm setting different waypoints for the drone to fly to. Okay, and I'll go ahead and set 4 waypoints. And then you could actually edit these waypoints, select all, and then there's this feature right here up at the top. It's highlighted in home. I just touched on that, and I'm going to touch on ground, hit apply, and now the waypoints, they were originally set at 98 feet. Now they're at different heights based on the actual height of the ground. Another great new feature of the Litchi app is the infinity focus feature. So I'm going to point up a little bit higher in the screen here. I'm going to press and hold on the screen and look at what happens. There, now it's set on infinity focus, which accounts for about 90% of all your shots anyway, and it works at night as well. Alright, and last but definitely not least is a great new drone app. It autonomously flies your drone if you want, takes pictures, and stitches the pictures together to create a beautiful 360 panorama that you could easily share on Facebook. Okay, I do have a video. Check the link in the description below. This app is made by Hangar. The app itself is called Hangar 360, and they have previously made an app called Autopilot, very sophisticated app, so they've been around for a while. Alright, so now you're seeing the results of the drone app. Comes out really nice. I'm sure you'll be really happy with using this app. And that's pretty much it. I know I covered some things real fast and some things maybe a little bit slow, but I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, please like it. Got a lot of videos that I've already made, so check those out, and I've got a lot more videos coming up, so please subscribe if you like. Alright, thanks for watching. Happy flying, you guys. Bye.